What's going on, you guys? Today we're going to be learning the song Lease On Life by Andy Grammer. This is a really fun, simple song that I think you're going to enjoy learning to play. So without all the yada yada, let's get into it. You are watching Logan's Lessons. We got two parts to this song, the verse and the chorus. And technically, the intro is a kind of short version of the verse. So let's start with the verse. We are going to do a D major chord shape. You're going to do this by putting your first finger on the second fret of your G string, your third finger on the third fret of your B string, and your middle finger on the second fret of your high E string. You're going to play the third string from your face downwards. That's what a D major chord should sound like. So you're going to play the D string first, the third string from your face. Then you're going to hit the high E string, and then the B. So, right here, we are going to put our pinky finger down on the third fret of your high E string. And you're going to toggle in between the high E and the B. You're going to go high E, B, high E. Then you take your pinky finger off again, and you play the high E string once more, and then the B again. So you have, if I do that slowly, do that with me. Faster now. One more time. Now, the second time through is pretty similar. You, instead of putting your pinky finger down, you're going to take your middle finger off. So you have the first part of it's the same, your D string to the high E string to the B string, and then you take your middle finger off and you go. So high E, B, high E, and then you hit your B string again. So that's how that ends. So you have, so that's parts 1 and part 2. The third part, you are going to go to a kind of B minor shape. All you're going to have to do is take your first finger and put it on the second fret of your A string. And you're going to do the same pattern, but you're going to start with the A string. So A string to the high E string to the B string. Then you put your pinky finger down, just like you did in the first part of this riff. So far, all together, we have B minor. Then you go back to the second part I showed you. Okay, so that's a whole riff. If I play the whole thing together, play it with me. Do that with me. And that's how you play the verses. So now let's talk about the choruses. The choruses, we're going to be strumming chords, but all of our strums are just going to be down. So we have 2 strums of a D major chord, then to 1 strum of a G chord. If you do not know a G chord, a G major chord will be accomplished by putting your middle finger on the third fret of your low E string, your first finger on the second fret of your A string, your third finger is going to be way down here on the third fret of your B string, and your pinky finger will be on the third fret of your high E string. You're going to strum that downwards once, and you're going to go back to a D chord, which you will also strum once. So yeah. That happens twice. So we have down, 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 down. Right here it changes. We go to a B minor chord, which is arguably the hardest chord in this song, but I believe you can get it. You're going to put your first finger on the second fret of your A string, and then your third finger on the fourth fret of your D, your pinky on the fourth fret of your G, and your middle finger on the third fret of your B string. It should sound like that. Take your time with that chord. That chord will be hard, but it's worth learning. You're going to play this chord downwards 4 times. Then we're going back to a G major chord, which you play twice, and to finally a D chord, which you also play twice. So you got D twice, G once, D once, D twice, G once, D once, B minor 4 times, G twice, D twice. Do that with me. And that, my friends, brings you back into the verse. And that is how you play Lease On Life. If you have a song request, comment it. If you wish to be notified of future videos, be sure to hit the bell. I sincerely hope that you are well. Please do me a favor and hit that like button blue. I'd really appreciate it if you subscribe too. I hope this video has been a blessing. You've been watching Logan's Lessons.